So let's take a look at the lengthening technique called the bent knee press. This is a nice, easy way to draw length and tension to the front of the thigh to alleviate low back pain. It's also a great way to restore neurological control and balance to the pelvis by creating that hydration. So the secret of doing the bent knee press is first that your foot angle, if you kind of look at how Marissa has her knee and her ankle straight down and in line, this is the best place to do it. And then you bring one knee in towards the chest. Now, it's not about how much you pull your knee into your chest. It has a lot to do with just creating a pelvic tuck. Now, the tendency here is that the hips are going to want to shift when you do it, so you really want to make sure that the hips, and the way to kind of identify this is if you think of your ribs and your hips as being a 4-point square, that your square is going to stay just like a square. It's not going to shift or angle as you do the motion. So once she's here, she's going to take a breath in, and on an exhale, she's going to activate the length by creating a tuck. And then in equal timing, she's drawing her knee in towards her chest as the opposite knee is almost feeling like it's reaching away from the hip bone. And then she'll take a breath in, and on an exhale, she'll try again, tucking the pelvis and finding length. Now, the way that you do this wrong, most people will inhale, and when they exhale, their knee will kind of swing out to the side as they do it, and that's actually showing the shortness in the lateral and spiral lines. So we want to make sure that we line the knee straight ahead as we create the tucking and the length technique. And then she'll set the other foot back down into the ground. And we're going to try the same thing. Heel's going to stay right underneath the knee, taking a breath in, and again, creating that nice gentle tucking action as she's drawing the knee towards the chest. The opposite knee is just actively reaching away from the hip bone. So she takes a breath in, and she makes her SH sound. It's going to accentuate the core action. That's going to create more length over the hip bone and all the way through the hip flexors, her psoas. So it's actually going to stabilize the lumbar spine by drawing fluids back to the low back to kind of plump up psoas so that it has more stability. And again, just make sure that the knee stays acting straight ahead. Don't let it swing out to the side. And that's a nice way, again, to draw length to the front of the body to alleviate low back pain.